Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Rimworld, Alpha 14, Extreme Difficulty, Extreme Desert Edition. Things continue to go surprisingly okay. We've had, like, a lot of hard events showing up, and certainly a fair number of people have received injuries, but we haven't actually lost someone, I don't think. I don't think anyone's actually died. Hell, not even our dog has died yet. And I've considered eating that a few times now, because food has been pretty dire. We have mostly stabilized food-wise. Actually, we seem to be doing pretty damn okay food-wise, which is a little bit surprising to me. I do have this set up, set up over here so that if we do gain the ability to make fine meals, we'll get started on that soon. This hasn't been suspended or anything. Yeah, we still need some more blocks at some point, although we're happily mining out what will be our new stockpile over here. A new research bench over there, and I assume that a dining chair is more comfortable than a bench. Let's find out. So this is our limestone, our poor limestone one, comfort of 0.43. Here we have superior quality dining chairs, so that's not particularly comparable. Comfort is a lot higher now. That's a normal quality. Yeah, okay, both beauty and comfort get improved by the superior quality. And I assume that the dining chair is just more comfortable than a stool. So we'll see about doing that. If we end up with crappy versions of them, we'll rebuild them. Here's a good quality granite stool, which has 0.55. Yeah, so it's not as beautiful, and it's not as comfortable as this. Even a normal quality steel dining chair is more comfortable, so that's going to be good. So we'll focus on doing that. We'll probably dismantle the old stools soon, especially the poor quality ones. What do we get here? Arabez is actually a pretty good constructor. Hopefully it comes out with a good quality. Normal quality. Do I just want to do this? Probably. I mean, ideally, we'd have Nikki make all the actual sitting down stuff. But 12 is pretty good, and it's actually not bad to have him continue to train up, and it's fine. Normal's definitely bearable. Well, Deadmate's going to be spending a lot of time here. Or whoever. Deadmate or Master Oink are both going to be researching. I'm actually surprised that Deadmate's doing that. I guess Deadmate is mostly cooking, and then that. Yeah. Also doctoring. So that's actually a really good use of Deadmate's time. I don't mind that one bit. And we're researching what right now? Gun turrets. Right, because that'll be the next level of our defenses. This little trap corridor is really good. We know that we get a lot of value for that, but the gun turrets will come up next. We do need more stone so that we can finish off. We need a little sort of a structure over here for that, and we will need the other wall here so that people can't just ignore the guns, although it's unlikely that they will simply ignore them going forward. More cargo pods. Again, the game keeps giving them to me. Ooh, components. Don't mind that. That'll actually see a lot of use. It's actually quite nice. Thank you very much, game. We need a lot more steel, especially when it comes time to building the guns. At some point, we will need to get the smelting industry up and running. But for now, we still have plenty of stuff we can mine. Although, I do want these guys to mine this out first, so I'll actually hesitate of... I won't tell them to mine any other steel. Well, some of it's flagged. I guess they're going to do this because it's closer, which is fine. Alright, researching. That's very good. Airlock here. Temperature's still good over here, so everything's staying frozen. Nice and good. I should... at some point, I'm going to, remove some of the other things. Like, we don't need to keep our guns and things around here. But for now, we're okay. We've got our medical plants. Actually, starting to grow pretty good here. Being able to grow year-round is really, really, really nice. Well... I mean, except at night, obviously. You don't grow at night. All more of this stuff away. You're gonna sleep there, you're gonna sleep there. We'll beautify these rooms a little bit at some point. We'll also, see about rearranging things. These are 3x3, so yeah, the beds could be centered, which is what I'm gonna do. I mean, obviously, the simple ones can't. And we'll, at some point, go and trash them, and we'll probably do the cycle where we try to end up with a bunch of really, really high-quality wooden beds. We don't quite have enough wood to, afford to smash our beds and rebuild them right now, but that will be the idea going forward. Alright, yeah, meals continue to be good. We hit the extra pemmican, although we started, we've really worn down that number here, so our food situation seems to be dropping, although we do have plenty of raw food as well, so I think we are mostly stable, but... things can change remarkably quickly. It is nice that we don't have to worry about a winter, though. That is actually really helpful. In some ways, the desert is easier than some of the winter maps. In others, I don't know. At least in the winter, once you get a couple of greenhouses established, like nice big greenhouses, then you're just laughing. But here, finding the terrain is pretty rough. It's also not particularly fertile. You can see here the gravel here is only 70% fertile. So that's how we can find out. Once it's planted... Oh, no, you can still see the fertility there. Okay. So it looks like the best we've got anywhere is about 70%. So that's really not fantastic. It's one of the reasons. I don't know if you get less yield or it simply grows slower. But it's certainly not particularly happy-making. So I suspect, especially as our colony continues to grow, and we can't really add more farming than this. I mean, we got a few more areas here, but already the walking distance is getting ridiculous, and we're not going to expand outside our base. So we will need hydroponics regardless. But apparently we didn't need to start. So you guys are going to come and attack right away, and we don't have our defensive structure here anymore, which is a little unpleasant. But we should be able to go. I'm going to let them keep doing whatever they want to do for a little bit longer, because these pirates have a long walk. Oh, does everyone have a gun? Kravik does not have a weapon, so you can go and equip the shotgun. What's your skill there? Yeah, it's not fantastic. All right, equip, and they're going to come through here at some point. So we'll just get into position so that as soon as they round the corner, we're just going to obliterate them. I guess we'll get in kind of a line. So they'll trigger some traps. They might decide to smash through one of these inner doors. That looks like what they're going to do over here, actually. So we'll just line up well for that. Dog. God damn it. You're gonna get shot, buddy. Relationship. Oh! Vang over here is the grandfather of one of my characters. Who is it? Social. Grandfather of Kravik. How cool is that? And we got some traders that I think they're gonna be okay. So the trap. So they're okay. So they're prioritizing these doors here, because they know to avoid traps. So that is one of the things that we were told about, that the AI was pretty dramatically improved by. I don't think this counts as cover, but I'm going to move back a bit anyway, because it looks like there's going to be a lot of people swarming through quite quickly. Oh, interesting. By moving it actually to cause them to move. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to set another layer of doors over here to encourage them to just take the long way around. There we go. They're coming through. Stop shooting the dog. How many headshots does it take to kill these guys? This guy's gonna die going through the traps next. Oh, it might be capturable. Nicked out. Who's... I don't know why he ran that way. That was weird. Alright, Ezra. Did you... Can't do caring or scary. You can do a lot. You got passion for a lot of stuff. You've got no missing body parts or anything. Congratulations. You're going to be one of our prisoners. Capture. And make an explicit medical bed as well. So yeah, we'll revamp this defensive structure a little bit, because the people are prioritizing door smashing to avoid traps more than they used to, which is pretty impressive. I think I'll still build these doors here, because they can still tank a lot. I don't know if that factors into their desire to avoid... Oops. Cancel. Traps or not. Like, I don't know if they consider how tough it is to smash through a door. I guess... What am I going to do here? I want to add pathfinding weight for these guys, but not my own people. I guess I'll just do something like this. And door there. And maybe I'll put one over here. So I want to make sure, again, that my people don't decide that walking through traps is the way to go. But I want to make it so that people decide that smashing through here doesn't make sense. They're going to walk to at least here. And by the time they get here, they might be like, well, I may as well keep walking. I'm going to deconstruct that door. That's as far as that's ever going to go. So we got a sniper rifle. I don't know if we've got anyone good enough to shoot to warrant that. All right, let's take a look. Right, you are fine. We're not going to use any medicine for you because we don't really have any. And you are recruitable, though, so that's going to be quite nice. And, oh, we have to trade. Well, Deadmate is currently injured. How badly injured are you? You're fine. Do we have a second doctor? We do have a second doctor. That's Kravik. I know you need sleep, but could you maybe treat Deadmate? Thanks. That's new, with the line showing you what they specifically have focused. That is new to Alpha 14, I'm sure of it. And poor Kravik. All right, Deadmate is up and running. Feed a meal to Jones. I guess that's fine. and then we can make this a non-medical bed, and I'll wake up Kravek, and then hopefully he'll go to sleep over there. You're going to attempt to recruit Jones. It's probably too early for that, buddy. Why don't you just come out and trade with these people before they leave? Thanks. So what do you got here? We're not buying statues or anything like that. Tempted to sell them gold. But again, I would prefer if we can get to the point of making golden statues. And in fact, our sculptor is pretty damn good. We're going to sell this clothing to raise some funds. I think the look of this is a little bit different too. I mean, a lot of the look is different with some of the UI stuff, but I don't think it used to say -1 here. I'm not sure. I'm probably imagining it. Still have to buy a bionic arm, but we don't have the money for that. Oh, this might be the same people we were trading with before that nothing happened. So now we just have the clothing again. Yeah, okay. That's pretty fair. Master Oink. Let's make sure to strip these bodies here before they get buried with all their clothes. I think that's all of them. Good. Because some more body armor and stuff that we can get to take advantage of there, which is nice. Get some more steel up and running. We've got that too. It would be nice if you'd finished mining this, but you must have been in the neighborhood for this, which is okay. Oh, now you're going for a walk. Yeah, alright, that's fine. And yeah, build this up, and we'll have to see. It is interesting how with every version of the game, just some of the rules in terms of what we can do defensively change. I might actually build my defensive structure sort of here, because the turrets only have certain range, and that actually might work out to be fine. I think it will, actually. Alright, so we're resetting traps. Unless Drunk went to bed there. Yeah, we've got to get some more bedrooms up and running. So, I think what we'll do is get some more 6x6 bedrooms. Like that. And actually, what I'm going to do is turn one of them, maybe here. This is actually going to be our hospital. And I'll put a couple of doors in. That's going to be our hospital. I like it, you know, I don't know. I don't know why I like it bigger for that. Now, I guess separate, there's no such thing as a hospital, really. So 2 separate rooms. People can have private rooms when they're sick. And for the sake of symmetry, I will keep the doors over there. There, and on the bottom. And cancel that. And then go ahead and mine this out. And no one's idle. I mean, presumably they're all doing something that's important. Burying corpses, yep, that's fine. I do have mining enabled on some level for everyone. If they were totally, truly idle. Well, I might want to increase the priority for people, since Master Oink's the only one who's doing it. Or Master Oink sleeping out there. Here, I'll wake you up. Yeah, you'll probably start digging again. But I was going to say, there's beds available now. So we've got a dry thunderstorm going on, so no rain. But luckily, there's nothing really for the lightning to set on fire. Power situation is still clearly good. Our batteries are still filling up. We're going to have to figure out, you know, what else we want to do with our power budget. Well, obviously, we're going to at some point have to run some guns. There's the hydroponics idea. Auto doors at some point will be nice, especially if we keep using stone, which we are relying on stone doors more than before because of the general lack of wood. And stone is something you generally have effectively unlimited amounts about. Steel, less so. And wood, it really depends on the map. Is that a mega scarab? Yeah. Well, we're not going to hunt that down, but it's nice to see that the local fauna is back. Nice lightning strike there. No camels around. Still have about 1,000 units of raw food, and that doesn't, we've got no human meat or anything, so it's pretty legit. Apparently we just still don't have someone who can make fine meals, but we've got to be on the cusp of level 6 food, right? Level 5, yeah. 2 at level 5, and yeah, right here, Dead Mate is really super close to it. So that's good. It's gonna be quite the mining job to get all that cleared out. Definitely keep someone busy for a long time, which is going to interfere with our stone cutting, but that's actually okay. So here we're still mostly hoping that our passive traps get most of the work done. But I think it might be nice in our defensive structure to think about an area where we might want to have some people. In fact, maybe we'll do a row of guns here and maybe here, or maybe what we'll do is just set up a sort of thing where you've got like a series of doors and then some sandbags, and then our people can go and sit there. What is this? Oh, hops! Oh, we don't have brewing set up yet, but at some point, that'll be quite nice. There you go, more steel and camels. Hunt those down. So we're still hunting with the assault rifle, which I think is a perfectly great way to go about things. Especially when you don't have great shooting skill. Just do damage a lot faster. Sniping is really great if you've got a high skill to just kill people from a distance, but it's not actually the fastest DPS dealer. It just has a range advantage. Which is kind of crazy, because I mean in real life, a sniper rifle tends to be quite powerful. And one shot is often all you need to put just about anything down. Whoa, social fight! Social fight, so they're just slapping each other. It's not a real injury. So they're a little bit mad. Some bruises. We don't actually have a medical bed set up. They should be fine, though. You shouldn't need treatment for the bruises. I don't know, maybe the bruises would heal faster. So yeah, we definitely need more bedrooms. We do have to toggle the... it'll be nice if we... The thing is, with prisoner beds and medical beds that are dedicated, while they do go to waste a lot of the times, what's nice about them is you don't tend to have to toggle things back and forth. Which, you know, I don't know, it's just convenient. Plus, sometimes you want people to have certain bedrooms, then you don't have to worry about losing that. I mean, luckily these guys haven't lost it. Because, I mean, they're just paired up, and I've never had to replace this room with anything. So some people, poor, they just got just a little bruised. Just a little bit of slapping, it's fine. So we probably have some more crops coming up soon, which is nice. We do have to, well, once the guns get set up, that'll be a place where some extra stone gets stored, so this will get moved out at some point. I don't want to make another big storage right now. I guess I could go and plot things out. Again, well, I kind of want to wait until we've actually got the guns so I can confirm what the range is and then figure out where I want to place them. And then build the defenses at that point. Then we'll need a switch, probably need more power. Well, I mean, as long as you got lots of battery power, that's all you need for that. I could build more batteries now, but I think I'm going to hold off. I'm going to save up what steel we've got for the actual guns construction. Dromedary Revenge was triggered for a second, although I think that Nikki put him down before he was able to do anything. So that's good. All right, so some extra meat. I need, actually, a dumping stockpile, say, over here, which is for animal corpses that aren't rotten, there you go, and critical importance. So they'll be frozen. It's not super close to the butcher table, but I can move the butcher table in there, and I probably should. Again, I'd have to deconstruct it, though, so I'll leave it for now. We're going to be rearranging this whole area at some point. There we go. Move it into the freezer. Thanks. We seem to butcher things pretty quickly, but still. Oh, what do we have here? Silver ore! Oh, well, we're definitely going to mine all that out. Poor Master Oink. Because these are all claimed. I guess I could actually build a bed in here right now. Furniture. Are we going to keep going with normal beds? I think we'll keep going with normal beds for now. Although I think the double beds... Let's take a look. I mean, obviously it's excellent, so it's going to be a little off. The comfort is 0.98. So compared to a good bed, which is one level down, 0.83. It's actually pretty damn close. The beauty's a lot higher because of the built-in art, but the actual comfort level is pretty damn close, so wooden beds it is. Or simple beds it is. And yeah, I'll use stone for these because the speed to get in and out of bedrooms doesn't matter that much because people don't do it that often. A lot of cleanup there, including some vomit. And Master Oink, why don't you get up? I mean, you're still probably partially tired, but that's going to be okay. I suppose whatever place we decide is our medical room, we'll probably want a faster door for. Is this still assigned properly? No. So this is Arbez and who? Deadmate. Yeah, Arbez and Deadmate. Like, who's married again? Just, it's better arrangement there. That's one advantage when you do 6x6 rooms, is a double bed is nicely centered, whereas the single ones are not. It's a tiny thing, but, you know, if you're like me, it drives you a little bit bonkers. But I'm not going to start, 5x5 or 7x7 rooms. But then those, when you try to put a double bed in, everything goes crazy. And I think later on, everyone's going to get double beds, because they are a little bit nicer, I'm sure. They probably add more, like, value and richness to a room. So maybe not for Nikki, because she's aesthetic, but everyone else will fancy it up. There you go. A little bit of mining happening. Meals, good. We're out of pemmican. But we still got lots of raw food. These are visitors that don't actually have anything to bring with them. Research hasn't happened in a little while. But it's not like people aren't busy. And we don't have anyone set really high up. I mean, really, it would be Deadmate. And Deadmate's actually spending a lot of time cleaning. Alright, maybe I'll bring the cleaning down like that. So, I mean, you're never not going to be researching then. So, really, all of a sudden, Deadmate is just doctor, cook, helping repair, which is valid, research. Even that might not get quite enough research because of the amount of cooking that needs to happen. We could train Nikki up, or just set Nikki up to be the primary cook, basically, by stopping Deadmate from doing it. But Nikki's pretty busy, too. He's got a lot of responsibility for hauling and whatever. So that's okay. I mean, we don't... Well, we sort of kind of want to get the guns up and running as soon as possible. I mean, it's a long-term task. But yeah, I'd have to get someone else to do more cooking. I guess Nikki take over the cooking more primarily. And again, that's one of our haulers. It's some important stuff. I don't know. I know, cooking is so important, and there's only 2 people who are particularly skilled at it right now. And Deadmate's about to hit the point where she can start making fine meals. Oh, we got a trader coming in. Excellent. Just almost there. What, 3 more meals, maybe? There it is. Boom. Level 6 cooking. So now, she's going to be really busy, because she's making fine meals nonstop. And Deadmate actually also has to be a trader. I don't know where the traders are going. So that is one hell of a busy person. Alright, we are going to sell a bunch of crappy clothing. Clear up some space, but make some money. Armor vest, yeah, they're too low level. They'd get complaints, which is why people aren't wearing them. Which is a little bit unfortunate, though. And let's see what we can get. Not much. I don't think we're going to buy the Glitter World medicine. It's a little too expensive. I think we're just selling. Alright. Well, that's fine, too. And Deadmate's going to go back to cooking fine meals. Well, I'm very happy. Fine meals do have better nutrition, and they make people slightly happier. I think you get a positive buff from a fine meal, which is good. And we're collecting more stuff, and Deadmate's got to do all of our talking and recruiting. Hopefully we can get Jones. If I recall... I don't know what we're going to do with Jones. Luckily, Jones can basically do everything, which is good. And actually... Ooh, that's hard to say because there's a lot of passion here for a lot of things, but Jones might just be lined up to be a hauler and, like, just bring Nikki's hauling dependence down a little bit. Are you seriously consuming raw potatoes? Why? There's cooked meat. What the fuck? What's your insistence? Eat without a table, but apparently raw potatoes don't give you a negative debuff, so... Really? Why not? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever, if you're happy eating raw potatoes, I guess that's okay. Seems a little bizarre to me. There's literally, like, simple meals standing right next to you. In fact, there's a fine meal there. Well, that might have not been constructed at the time. I don't know. Very bizarre. I'm sure you get more nutrition from a completed meal. And yeah, we really do have to power through those. Do you at least have passion for cooking? No. Does anyone have passion for cooking? No, literally not. Okay. It was like, we could figure out some way to power them up by butchering, or maybe even if they risk a little bit of food poisoning, maybe we get them to be the exclusive cook. So at least, I mean, they'll level up relatively quickly, but apparently not. Jones, you don't have it either, right? And you have a little bit of passion for cooking. And you're actually halfway to level 3. Okay, that might be the sort of thing that happens. Jones might just become the cook, even though there's a slight risk of food poisoning, and we're a long way to getting fine meals again. That actually might be a worthwhile investment. I don't know. We have to end this episode here, so we're going to do that now. And again, well, we need to get the guns up. Absolutely, we need to get the guns up, which is part of the whole cooking discussion that we're having over here. But if we do that, then I'm going to feel pretty safe. Although, again, the new AI for avoiding traps and stuff like that is certainly posing a challenge to us already, which is very exciting. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.